Responding to your prospects. You've sent out an email to your prospects asking for their biggest problem. How do you respond when they write back to you? There are two ways you can do this. One way is to respond to them with a one-liner. I can help you with that. This response doesn't get as many people responding back to you, but it's a good way to get those who are really interested in working with you to respond to you. When and if a prospect responds to your one-liner with, "How can you help me?" they're essentially asking you for your help. At this point, they're asking you to be their coach. Up to this point, you've not had to go to them and try to sell them on the fact that you would like to be their coach. Now, the second type of response that you can use is this email, and I'm actually going to template it out for you. I can help you with that, but it's going to take more than a couple of emails bouncing back and forth. Let's schedule an hour we could get on the phone and let's talk about what we need to do to fix XYZ. And I'll also tell you about my coaching and answer any questions that you may have about my coaching. I'll also answer any questions that you have about your problem. However, I don't work with everyone. In fact, I don't have time to work with everyone. So I'm also going to ask you some questions on the call to determine if you qualify to work with me. We'll need about an hour for this call. With this email, you can do either 2 or 3 things. What I like to do is let them give me a time that they're available in the next 2 or 3 days when it would be convenient for them to meet with me, or you can just let them know your first available time. You can also use the exact same phrase as above, and when or if they respond back to you asking you the question, "How can you help me?" Why do we allow them to dictate to us when they're available as opposed to letting them know when we are available? When we get on a coaching call, we don't want to get on just any coaching call. We want to get on a coaching call to find out if and how we're able to help this person and if and how they're going to get involved with us. At this point, I don't want to be assumptive during this email. Notice that this entire conversation is a relationship-building conversation that does not exist in a vacuum. There is a conversation that exists. It started out with your email campaign, and like your 5 or 6 day email campaign, that's been designed to build credibility. When you answer your emails personally, you build huge credibility with that person. In your first response, you tell them, "I can help you with that," and you're giving them an easy way to back out. You're giving them the opportunity to smell your coaching program a mile away and not write you back. Don't chase the people who don't write back. If you've been happily corresponding with someone via email for the last few hours and all of a sudden they stop writing, do you want to get this person on the phone? No. In this case, when you ignore them for a few days, they do realize that your time is valuable and they might begin to ask you about coaching. With the second approach, where you send them a longer email and where you ask 3 or 4 times when they're available, or when you ask 3 times that they're available, they have to think about it. They have to think about, is this going to be worth scheduling an hour of my time to get answers? This way, they're still taking initiative. If they write you back in the first example and ask how you can help, well, they're also taking initiative there. Whether they write back and ask how you can help them, or they respond to your second, more detailed email, they're fully aware that you're going to talk about a coaching program. This helps screen out people who are not seriously interested in taking it to a higher level coaching program. Because you've done a good job in your email campaign making sure that people know what your prices are for some of your other products, they shouldn't come to this phone call without being prepared to make some type of purchase if you're going to be able to meet their need. I do like to get people to do a little bit of work on their own. Again, it qualifies them as a better customer, and it's a great strategy for you too. I hope you found the information in this video to be very helpful. If you're interested in learning more about email marketing, click on the link below to get our proven formula for writing a powerful 90-day email campaign. You'll also discover the 3 keys you must have in place to write emails that people really want to read. Go ahead and click below now.